This is the first run of the day, and I'm running from within the IDE, but it's actually going to use the same configuration as if I had it installed, which I do. I'm showing you this just to kind of show you the project here. It's a big project. There's a lot of different, well, some of these are not fleshed out yet, but you'll see some of this. It's got a ton of these. Now, most of these are not included in the project. These are test images we had. Anyway, okay, let's try this again. Okay, second coffee on the way. What you say on this fine day? Oh, well, okay, this is the size you get, and it says it's going to expire at the end because I've been running this a bit. Let's go ahead and actionize this, because this thing is self-contained. Well, or we'll make it, say, I don't know, this big. Oh, forgot I changed that with grip property. So, okay, the first time you see it, you're going to see this. What I'd do if I wanted to change this, first of all, I'd turn on masking, or I'd use masking. So click mask by color. Come up here, click that. Well, it made it rough around the edges, but okay, so maybe we won't do that. Let's do exit mask. Now let's undo that. Control Z. Oh, let me show you something. You've got a theme here. Now what you can do is come in, and if you just use arrow keys, you can cycle through these, see what they're going to look like, and then if you apply it, you're going to actually see that in the whole window. So the default theme is this one. You can always go back to that. You can even come in here and customize your theme. This is improved, by the way. This will be better. I've got this in another, a separate project now, this theme customizer. And I've already published it. I'm about ready to release that as open source. So then I'll import that into this one and replace this theme manager, because you can choose all the colors, you can customize all the colors, and of course you can already do the message boxes. So press escape. It's got built-in help. It's got a link to my video, which is also linked on the page you probably saw this on. You can always go into your license, and once you buy a license, you can paste it here. This just tells you about your trial and the status, of course. Oh, by the way, I recommend you always start with this. This is the best. Well, if you provided you can do this. Okay, also, if you do, also use CUDA if you've got it. If you don't, you can use GPU. If you've got a decent GPU at all, or pretty much any GPU, try direct. And last of all, well, it will fall back. It will always work no matter what you have. It always falls back to CPU if these fail. Okay, so then if you do show diagnostics, it takes a second, because it's actually loading all the runtime at that point, and it shows you everything about the model here. This is the Microsoft ONNX runtime, which is for machine learning, and so this uses machine learning. Now, I did not train the models. These were trained by, you can look these up. Oh, or better yet, you can come in here, and if you go depth model info way down here, right before you click that, you can see this. Now these are color coded. Green means it's valid and it's downloaded. Gray means it's not downloaded. Orange means it's downloaded, but it's invalid. Oh, well, I think that's what it means. Wait a minute. Did that? I think I just saw a bug. Did you? No, or did that? Okay, I think I fixed that, I think. It detected an invalid model. Anyway, if you see an orange one, all you gotta do is double click it. If you do File, download all depth models, it'll take a minute, but will go out there and it'll grab them all so you can play with all of them. After you create a mesh, of course, you can export a poly or OBJ, and same with import. I've not done much testing with this for ages. This may or may not work. You can actually save a project, which it does automatically, which basically saves this image and all your settings. So, okay, finally, while you're playing around with it, if you want to just get your settings right, turn your resolution way down, and then you can play around with stuff like your depth scale and your number of triangles. But if you don't have any triangles, it's not going to do any decimation. If you do have triangles, that's only used as an estimation for the depth estimator. I'm sorry, for the decimation. You probably do want watertight, but that really doesn't matter these days. So, and if you mirror the back, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. For 3D printing, you always want to use flat back. If you turn that off and that off, you wind up with just a shell. I'm not sure why you would want that, but if you do, you can do that. Okay, finally, let's go ahead and let's do generate mesh. Oh, this download button just downloads your currently selected model here. And you can see that was pretty quick. Anyway, it looks like that. And you can see it's got that thick. So if you wanted it, for example, if you wanted it thinner, and I think that would be pretty good to 3D print. I haven't done that yet, but I should do that. Oh, and I was using the mouse there, but I also have a space mouse, and it fully supports the space mouse. And in fact, it's almost too sensitive. If you have one of those, I would be curious to know, do you think it is too sensitive? Because, I mean, boy, you can zip that thing right in and out there. Anyway, okay, let's see. I think that's about it for this. Oh, well, let's see. I could show you. I guess you do export PLY. I'm not even sure where that comes up. Oh, it comes up in the folder that it runs from. Okay, let's just go to the desktop and we'll do save that. Let's say MeshForge demo save. Now, if I come over here and run, you can see that exported really quick. Oh, and I forgot, we got a low resolution version there. Let's go ahead and run a high resolution one, just so you can see how fast it is. I'll leave that right there so you can watch. And you can see it looks better here too. It's just generally, it's better. And I am aware there's on some of these edges, there are these little triangles, and I have in my head how I'm going to fix that. Basically, I need to normalize the edge there. So anyway, that fix will be coming soon. Don't worry about that little bit. Okay, now come over here. Let's go to ZBrush. Let's do you can either import or you can do load tool. And then I put it on the desktop, so it's right there. And there you go. And of course ZBrush has the Space Mouse support too. Okay, yeah, Space Mouse is a little slower in there, so I think I'll turn down the sensitivity a little bit. But you can see it does import the full shading. Alright, you can see it works. So that's it for MeshForge demo today.